Good morning, Eagles. We're officially beginning course registration for the 2024-2025 school year. Starting today and running through this week, you'll be able to select the electives you are most interested in taking next school year. Please keep in mind that registration currently is only for your electives. Your academic placements will be based off of test scores, district and school policy, grades, and teacher recommendation. As we progress through the rest of the school year, there will be an opportunity for you and your guardians to view your academic course placements and to make changes or to request changes. Registration for your elective courses will be entirely online. In your school email, you should have a link to the electronic registration sheet that you will use to select your electives. This link is also available online on our school's website. Embedded in the registration sheet and also emailed to you is a document with all of our courses and course descriptions. As you consider the electives that are best suited for you, we encourage you to read these course descriptions. If you have questions about certain classes, your counselors will be available all week long in the cafeteria to help you out. You'll find them in the main hallway of the cafeteria. Stop by and talk to them. Get your questions answered so that you can make the best educated choices for yourself. Speaking of communicating with your counselors, at the bottom of the registration sheet, you're going to find a comments box. This box is intended for you to leave questions, notes, points of concern for your counselor. Your counselor will read these comments and will do his or her best to take your questions or your notes into consideration. Please use this comments box for all questions related to registration. With over 2,400 students on our campus and only 5 counselors, this is the best system for keeping your communications organized so that your voices are heard. Please do not email your questions or your concerns. Use the comments box on the registration form. You're going to be able to access this registration form all week. This means that you can select your top 6 choices today, then you can go home and discuss these choices with your guardians. Should you decide to change your mind about any of the choices, simply resubmit your sheet with your updated selections. Basically, you can submit as many times as you need to until the end of the day on Sunday, March 3rd. At the end of the day on the 3rd, the registration sheet will no longer be accessible. Your counselors will pull the sheets and only your most recent submissions will be considered. After you submit your registration sheet, you'll receive an email to your school board address. This will serve as your receipt so that you have documentation of the courses that you've requested. I do want to highlight one change this year that will affect some juniors and seniors. Starting next year, qualifying juniors and seniors may be able to have a period off. This option is available again only for qualifying juniors and seniors. The period off would either be first period or 7th period. You are not going to be able to select which period you want off. That will be considered by your counselors and chosen for you based on the combination of the other classes that you may be scheduled in. Okay? Please note that a number of academic qualifications must be met in order to get this period off. You have to be on track for graduation. You have to have passed all your state level courses. You have to have an appropriate GPA. If there are courses that you need to take to be considered for scholarship opportunities, that plays in. You must have passed either an AP test, a dual enrollment class, or have earned an industry certification before having this class period off. Okay, basically you must be in good academic standing. You must also have transportation to be able to either arrive late or to leave early, as you will not be permitted to hang out on campus if you have a 1st or a 7th period off. Again, I want to underscore this point. This option is only available for qualifying juniors and seniors. If this is an option that you are interested in, you can find it on the registration sheet for juniors and seniors. It's listed all the way at the bottom, conveniently as period off. It's very important that you make your elective selections this week. If you do not submit a registration sheet, your counselors will pick your electives for you and you will not be able to select changes later. Please understand that we make decisions about how to staff our school and how to build our schedules based partially off of your selections. We try to build in as many opportunities as possible for you to make educated choices and for you to discuss these choices with teachers, parents, whoever you need to discuss them with. Near the end of the semester, around late May, you're going to be able to access your course requests, including your academic placements, on the student portal. At that time, we will advertise one more opportunity for you to request changes. Past that point, opportunities for changes will be severely limited.
Students can access the online registration form using the QR code on the flyer you'll get in class or on the registration part of our website. Students will choose 6 elective courses with the number 1 choice being the top priority, the number 2 choice being second most important, and the number 3 choice being the next. The number 1 choice is prioritized in scheduling, and counselors will do their best to schedule students in their first, second, and third elective choices, but may need to use the 4th, 5th, and 6th choices if the other courses won't fit into the schedule or the courses fill up. For more information on elective choices, you can read elective descriptions by clicking on the link on the form or finding them on our website. Remember, the academic courses are scheduled based on current academic courses, grades, and testing data, so the main academic courses are not available on the online registration form. Students will enter their first name, last name, and student ID number, including the 5300 or 5302, and their school email address. Parent email is optional. Next, select grade level. Then on the next page, choose elective options 1 through 6. Remember, the first choice is the priority elective. They are in alphabetical order by their academy or subject area and will include any prerequisite information. Go to select 5 more choices. If you are interested in taking dual enrollment courses on our campus or at Polk State, you can indicate here, then plan on attending the dual enrollment information meeting in April. Lastly, the comments section is provide any input on requested academic levels or other important information needed when scheduling. Once submitted, students will receive a confirmation email to your school email that includes the 6 elective choices. You have the option to update and resubmit these courses through Sunday, March 3rd. If you have any questions about any of these elective courses or accessing this registration form, you can ask your teachers or counselors who will be available in the food court during the lunches all week. When choosing elective courses, students should first consider graduation requirements. Academic course requirements are assigned based on course progression, but the fine arts, physical education, and electives are flexible enough to be chosen by the student. Fine arts could include visual arts like 2D or 3D art, performing arts like band, chorus, or orchestra, music theory, design and technology courses, digital information tech, or even 2 years of ROTC. For physical education, personal fitness, and PE courses are offered on campus next year, or if you prefer, you can take personal fitness or HOPE online through Florida Virtual. You can also do 2 years of ROTC or 2 seasons of a high school sport. Elective courses should also align with post-secondary goals. If you're planning to go straight to a 4-year college, elective courses should add rigor and include additional academic courses, AP, and foreign language courses. While foreign language is not a graduation requirement, it is required for university admissions and the Bright Future Scholarship Program. We offer Spanish and Chinese on our campus with many more options available through Florida Virtual School. Our career academies will give students experience and exposure to different career fields. Most offer industry certifications that will prepare students for direct entry into the workforce or for further education within that field. Another option for electives are dual enrollment courses, which allow students to take college credits while they're still in high school. These courses are offered on our campus or over at Polk State. Students wishing to increase their academic rigor or get some of their college credits out of the way can take these dual enrollment courses instead of taking GJ electives. Students wishing to learn more about this option can attend the dual enrollment meeting in April.
Please use this week to make thoughtful choices for next year. Please have conversations with your teachers and at home so you can make the best possible selections for yourself. Thank you.